Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining our presentation, Designing for the Mobile. My name is Sylvie, and I am representing TurboImages and also Turbo Studio this morning. My background is in media sales and marketing. I've worked with ad agencies, designers, but mainly B2B. Today my presentation is twofold. I will share with you some tips that will help you get the maximum impact and return on investment for your fleet and for your clients. We'll also review the benefits of building a strong brand. So what does it take to create effective vehicle graphics to make your company stand out amongst the crowd? There are 8 tips to creating effective vehicle graphics, and we will go over them. And by the way, at the end of the presentation, we'll give you a little card like this with all the 8 tips. So you can still take notes, but that'll be easy. Let's go through the first tip. Okay, the first, number 1, think simplicity. You're using your fleet to help brand your company, so keep things simple when it comes to your vehicle design. Now, everybody has heard of this, the KISS principle. Yes, I know what you're thinking, Sylvie, come on, we've seen this a zillion times. But hey, it applies the same to vehicle graphics. Less is more. You want clean, impactful graphic rather than a busy, intricate one. You may not agree, but I think that everyone knows that your message should be captured in 3 seconds. The audience or the clients have 3 seconds to cap your message. So what we're going to do is a little test here, a visual experiment. And I'm going to show you 2 different examples, and we'll see how good you are at capturing the message. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, raise of hands. What exactly did you see? Andrea? Site graphics, okay. Anybody else? You saw the word booth? Whoa, okay. Anyone, Dennis? You have no idea. It was kind of a... Have you had your double espresso yet? Okay. Anyone else? Oh, okay. Well, what I saw is a frog that's kind of like stretched out like Gumby, so everybody saw something different here. So everyone agrees that it's busy. There are a lot of graphics, difficult to get the message of what exactly they're doing, okay? Example number 2. Okay. Who wants to go first? Okay. What jumped out at you? The logo? The mascot? The Bearcat? Okay, the .com, and obviously the green. So the reason that this one has such an impact is because it's clutter-free. The graphics are crisp. The visuals are just, it's clean. Your eye focuses right away on the element, which is the brand, and the brand is the message. So in 3 seconds, we've got this. So very good example of excellent design. Number 2, images are powerful, Always choose images that are going to create a wow and emotion. All right, number 16 from Houston. Who knows this famous player, college football? Anybody? Okay, too many Canadians in the room. This is safety Adrian McDonald, and for anyone who's a college football fan, this player will obviously is well known. We've got images here, as we said, that are powerful, that evoke emotion. This is the 2015 Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl wrap, and they ended up winning, by the way, Florida State 38-24. But the images have power to evoke emotion, and people draw them in and also create a conversation. There are no language barriers. I mean, it doesn't even have to say Peach Bowl. When you look at this, you can feel pride, victory. It's really creating, you know, what we want. So excellent, excellent vehicle wrap. Tip number 3, typography or fonts are utterly important. The rule of thumb here is not the more the merrier, especially when a bus is whizzing by at 100 miles an hour. Everybody awake? I meant 100 kilometers an hour. Okay. All right. The letter and the spirit. For anyone who is a graphic artist will know what I mean here. The letter and the spirit, really, it's the letter is the spirit. Use easily readable fonts. You want the viewers to take in the information from when they're standing at a distance and also when the vehicle is moving. Avoid too many different font styles. Stick to one. Avoid italic and thin script. So that's more difficult to read. You also want to avoid any fonts that are overlapping or superimposed. That's more difficult to read as well. So those are some tips there for you. While keeping the spirit of the design, use fonts that fit the brand and the feeling of the design. What I mean by this is that your message needs to be 100% focused on who you are and what you do, what your promise is, what you're going to deliver. Let's look at a great example of font makeover that can change total company image. All right, here is the before and here is the after. So before, we just had a simple, silver gray bus with limo liner straight. The logo was more, how would I say, crammed in, difficult to read. They did a total font makeover. They changed also their color scheme to black, and therefore it's obvious, limo liner, luxury travel, you're getting the message right away. Don't you think that's a good example? It's a great one. Okay. Symbols, number 4. Symbols are magic, symbols are icons, they're worth 1,000 words. Everyone knows that they translate into one sentence, and we obviously know this symbol, so we have Wi-Fi on board. So you can add the social media icons. If you're doing athletic wraps, you want to have the social media icons, the Instagram, the Pinterest, the Facebook, and the Twitter. So make sure that that the icons are on your coach, especially on the side of the coach. Keep structure visible is tip number 5. Structure the layout of your graphics. Identify what the primary takeaway is so that you want to leave with your viewer, okay? The wrap should immediately and effectively communicate that takeaway. Here's a good example of dominant elements and secondary accents. The dominant elements here are Great Canadian, the logo, and the Canadian flag. And the secondary accents are the images of the CN Tower, the lighthouse, the Chateau Frontenac. I don't have my glasses on, but it looks like the Chateau. It just has a nice flow to it. It's not overwhelming, and you can, right away you can say, okay, they do travel East Coast, east to west, obviously. So for those that are using mixed media, print advertising, your tour brochures, the web. Again, tip number 6 is you want to reinforce your current brand. You want all of your media ads or mixed media to be the same across the board. Again, consistency is what we're looking for. In this example, basically, what I'm trying to explain is that the various medias used, where we have packaging, an ad, advertising, and your website, are distilled down onto the vehicle. So here, it's a protein drink, and obviously there are athletes that are like the spokespeople for this protein drink, and whether you're on their website or you see the vehicle moving or you go into the store to buy the product, the brand message is there, the color is the same, everything is consistent. Okay, everybody gets this, yes? Okay. Number 7, give them a memory, something to talk about and share. When a well-designed graphic creates a buzz, I'll tell you, it's the best thing that you can have. The bus wrap that we saw for Binghamton University, they did an event with that. Don't be shy to create an event when you want to launch a new bus wrap. They did a happening at the school. They had a mascot out there with the bear cat. They took photos, they shared it on Twitter, they shared it on Facebook, on Pinterest, everywhere. And it just like, they had a YouTube video. They even took a time-lapse video of when they were wrapping. It's phenomenal. You can go online to binghamtonuniversity.com and see the whole wrap from start to finish. So they really created a buzz with that. Number 8, use your real estate wisely. Your bus is a rolling billboard. It gets thousands of impressions per day, and it's by far the best investment you can make compared to ad space in a magazine or outdoor billboard advertising. Our next presenters, Adam Larson from 3M and Mr. Jim Casper from TAB, will review interesting findings and statistics, so please stay with us after my presentation. The best real estate is the rear of the vehicle. Nothing beats being caught in traffic behind a bus. I guarantee that the audience is captive and they will remember your message, even if they're texting. So they'll remember your company name even a month down the road. And you guys can vouch for that and explain a little bit better. Here's an example. Again, I'm using limo liner. We've zoomed into to this photograph. There's a way to lay out the way the graphics are on this coach and the copy. The order is the brand, the website, the tagline or the signature, and then the phone number. That's the best order for when somebody wants to cap your message. And also, the rear of the bus obviously has less graphics, so why not support a cause to the heart? Like for instance, when it's October, why not do Breast Awareness Month and with the pink ribbon? Why not when it's November, in November, slap on a big mammoth mustache? I mean, use the rear of the bus, and you can use temporary 3M film, which is easily removable after the event or the sponsorship or whatever. So that's a great idea. Here is a bonus slide. Building a strong brand. We talked about it earlier. Your brand is the way your customer perceives you. So obviously, the branding of your business, you'll have recognition, you will promote recognition. It'll share your company's DNA or personality, and it'll generate leads or referrals. It will also get your promise out there or share it with your customer, and it'll let you connect with customers on an emotional level. We've already talked about that. And last but not the least, it builds business value. I will end my presentation with a short video, and it's testimonials from different people that will speak of the effect graphics or the impact it can have. So here we go.
When we first landed, one of the players were like, "Hey, look at the bus, look at the bus." I'm like, "What do you mean? I mean, is it nice? Is it new?"
Words couldn't describe.
Words couldn't describe.
It's one of the greatest ideas I've seen in a long time. I've been driving for 18 years.
Whenever I saw my picture, I'm like, dang, that's kind of cool. Like, I feel kind of official.
Oh, it actually makes me feel quite proud.
I feel like I'm part of something. I gotta admit.
It was just nice knowing that we were going to ride around the big city of Atlanta with a couple of our guys on the bus, man. It just felt great.
The team is very happy to be on here. They take ownership of the bus. It's kind of like part of the team at that point.
Isn't that great? So, well-designed bus will make you stand out and creates conversation. Thanks for your time. I hope these tips will guide you to creating better graphics or refreshing your brand.